For REO bank-owned offers that we'll be submitting, there's a couple things that we need to do differently. The way that you're going to know that it's REO bank-owned, we already know that we're going to go into Maris and look at the property, and we can see here for the transaction type that it's REO bank-owned. The next thing you're going to want to know is in the agent remarks. You'll always want to look at this to see if it's a Homepath submission. It says here this is a Fannie Mae Homepath property. Sellers directed that all offers go through Homepath online offer system. So you'll know that you're going to be using homepath.com to submit it. Now homepath.com, Fannie Mae, they require us to send with the contract a real estate purchase addendum. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is fill out the real estate purchase addendum, which should have been emailed to you. And that looks like this. Real estate purchase addendum. It'll need to be filled out per the offer submission instructions I have here. How to submit an offer that I've done for you before. This is page 6 of that document. So you're familiar here with this. So you go down to page 6. And it's got the instructions to fill out the real estate purchase addendum step by step. It's pretty easy. If you have any questions, you could let me know. And then you'll need to get that docu-signed, and then you'll need to attach it to the contract that gets submitted through Fannie Mae. Let's see. So the next thing that you'll do is log into the Homepath website. So you're going to go to homepath.com, click login, and use the login information that you've been given. Okay, now you're logged in as Kristen. And then to search for a property on Homepath, you don't want to be too specific because for some reason it doesn't pop up. So we usually just search by the zip code 21218. Which can be found in either Podio or Maris. Here we have 21218, and then in Podio 21218. So that's pretty easy. And then you just, when you're in Homepath, after you pull up the zip code, it shows all the properties that are for sale in that zip code, and you just find the one that you're wanting to make an offer on. 1509 Kingsway is our property. And then you're going to click on Make an Offer. Okay, and then you're going to need to fill out this whole big form. I have instructions for that under the How to Submit an Offer tutorial as well. I believe it's on page 8. Yes, if the offer is to be submitted via Homepath, this is what you do. Okay, so we've already located and opened the listing and clicked Make an Offer. So to complete the form, we just fill out all of this information. So for primary buyer, first name, we're going to copy that from Podio. So it's going to be the first part of the LLC, and then the last name is going to be the second part of the LLC. So from Podio, we have 1509 Kingsway Road LLC. So I'm just going to copy that. Copy. And then take it over here. And we're going to put it under first name because it's required that you put a first and a last name. And then I'm going to put this Road LLC right there. And then when it comes together in the end, you'll see that it's just one big name instead of being two separate names. And then the address is going to be this address right here. Just Harry's address. And now we can go to Towson. I just put it all up there. so that I could have it all in front of me and I wouldn't have to do any guessing. 21286, and now I can just delete this here. There. So 7310 Knollwood Road, Towson, Maryland, 21286, country United States. Okay. And then for number 2, I'm going to say no. No. We have not purchased a Fannie Mae property before. Purchase offer amount is going to be copied from Podio. So we know that we are offering $50,000. Copy. Paste. We don't need the dollar sign. Okay, so 50,000. And they don't accept commas. Alright, so how would you like to determine the seller's contribution to closing costs and other seller concessions? We are going to say $0. That doesn't make any sense. Wait, where do we go? Okay. Okay, we're leaving it as is what's happening. Okay, so the next thing we need to fill out number 8, which is cash. Right here, cash. And when I did this tutorial, the questions were numbered, and now they're not. So there is a little bit of a discrepancy there that I'll have to fix in the future. The down payment amount. Oops. We're not filling that out. We're going all the way down to investor. Buyer type is an investor. Does the buyer intend to use the property as a second home or vacation home? No. Number 13, buyer not using public funds. There. Please be advised that only offers from owner-occupants and buyers using public funds will be considered during the first look period. Okay, so this is still under first look until tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and do this just for the tutorial's sake, but it can't actually be submitted until tomorrow. The first look initiative is for first-time home buyers. They keep it under first look, I think, for 16 days, and then after that period, other people can offer on the home. Okay, so then the next thing we're going to put is 14 is going to be a co-broker. Right here. And then number 15, we're going to say yes. Number 16, we're going to say own. And number 17, we're going to say yes. And then number 20, we're going to say 1,000. And the closing date is going to be 30 days from contract acceptance. So we can just say 30 days from today. Today is the 23rd of June. So we can say July. I don't know why that 1,000 is annoying. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We'll just go there. July 23rd. And then will the buyer be using the seller's title company? It asked that question. So, no, I believe it's the answer to that. Click continue and review. Oops, okay. So continue. Okay. 0 and 0. So what I did wrong was I didn't put anything there. It says here in our instructions to put $0, $0. $0 is the same thing as percentage, but if we went over to amount, it still says 0. So either way, if you want to do it, it's 0. And then click continue. And then the next step is to continue after we review it. And then you want to read and acknowledge all the terms and conditions and continue. Now it's just telling you that there are some required documents. The owner-occupant certification is not required for investor offers, so we know we don't need that. But they are asking for the real estate purchase addendum, which we did do. And now we're going to upload the contract package as one file. So this is where we hit browse. And we click on our document and open. And then we're going to click upload. And this is both of these, and then we're saying I verify. That was basically just saying that you have your sales contract and your real estate purchase addendum. And it says it's uploaded. So we're not actually allowed to submit until tomorrow. But I'm going to go ahead and click this button just to see if it will let me. And then they'll have it until tomorrow. And then we can review everything. If you want to view your offers later on after you're submitted to check on the status, you can go to your offers here anytime, and you can see what you've submitted in the past and what's active right now. So that's how you submit an offer via Fannie Mae with a real estate purchase addendum that they're asking for. And if you have any questions, just let me know.